Hey guys, and welcome back to my channel. So in today's episode of Fossil Friday, I'm going to be trying to continue the prep on this massive ammonite that I started a few weeks ago. So this is what it looks like. I just want to be careful because I don't want to break my mug. So I'm just going to put that there. So this is what it looks like, and I started the prep on this one with a nail and a hammer, and now I'm going to continue it using my Dremel. So I'll flip you guys over so you guys can watch me do it, but I think it should prep quite nicely, I hope, because the most of it is already prepped, so it just needs like a little bit of work. So I'll flip you guys over and we can take a look. So this is what it looks like close up. So as you can see, there's quite a bit of matrix in between the whorls here that I should be able to get off using my Dremel. And then there's a lot of matrix left in the center here, but you can see just about where the inner whorls are. So if it focuses, you can see here some of the ribbing and here are some of the ribs. So this portion here has unfortunately split when the rock split in the first place, but it revealed all these lovely whorls. So unfortunately you don't always get a perfect split, but I should have all the ribbing under the matrix here. So we'll see how this one preps, and I'm really excited to see how it finishes, because I mean, look at the ribbing on this piece. It is just gorgeous. So let's have a go. We just realised we're dressed like the bargain hunt team, so I thought we just had to feature this. Right, onto the video. Before we begin, I just thought I would mention a little bit on the safety side of things. So I am going to be wearing a mask and some safety goggles just to make sure I'm protected if any bits of rock fly off when I'm prepping this piece. And also that it creates a lot of dust when you're prepping fossils, so it's just better to wear a mask so you're safe. But you can also wear gloves as well if you would like, but that's just a little bit on what I wear whilst prepping, just so if you guys are using this as a guidance video, you are aware as well. So let's move the camera over so you guys can see what I do. It's definitely a good look if you ask me. this is the finished result after many days of prepping. So it's not quite perfect, but considering I was basically having to carve the ribs out with my Dremel, I think I'm going to stop here and put some Paraloid on it just to make it, you know, kind of just have that shine, because it is a really lovely piece, and I think just having a thin layer of Paraloid or like varnish will just make it just stand out a bit better. But I did have one slight casualty. So at the end of my nail here, I don't know if it's focused enough, you can see I chipped part of the rib. Now I collected it, and this tiny piece of rock has been going missing on me so much. And so I put it in this tray, and I'm gonna, you know, attempt to stick it back on, probably with Paraloid, because I've made up a little jar of it here. And we're just gonna finish this piece, and then maybe at some point in the future when I get air tools I will remove the Paraloid and clean it up a little bit, but I don't want to over prep it just because I think it looks beautiful right now. You can see the ribs, you can see the whorls, but I think if I go too far I might risk damaging it. And down in this part, when I actually cracked it out of the rock, or split it I should say, this piece split with it, so there isn't actually any shell here apart from the underside. Same with this point here and this point. So that's just a quick summary of where we're at. So I'm now going to put the Paraloid on, and I'm going to start by reattaching part of the rib down on the inner whorl here, and then we can make it all shiny. So I decided that it needs to have super glue to secure it, and of course all my super glues have either frozen or dried out. They probably can't freeze, but they've gone solid basically. So it's okay, I've got a spare, so we're just gonna use a brand new one. Oh, what the hell was it? Oh, it's okay. That's fine. So, how do I... does it pierce when I screw it on? Yes. Nice fresh super glue. Okay. It literally has a... Okay, that's fine. This is so... Okay. Luckily it's a pretty good fit, so we're just gonna... But this is the most gooey super glue. Okay, so now that that piece is stuck on with super glue, I'm now going to start paraloiding, probably from the outside in, just to give that one enough time. So I only made a very thin solution of Paraloid because I want it to be like a varnish, but I'm not sure if it's potentially too thin, so that's what we're going to try now. And here we are, the finished product. So I am so happy with how this one has turned out. Only thing I don't know whether to do, so I've only put the paraloid on the fossil currently. I don't know whether to put it on the bits that split in half. So these kind of lighter grey areas. But for now I thought I'd leave it like this. It brings out the worlds beautifully and I think it's such a stunning piece. Like, it's taken me a long time to get it to this stage, but I am so happy with what it looks like. Stunning. I mean, just look at the detailing on the whorls you can see now. Really, really lovely. So I think it just helps bring it out of the rock. It just really stands out now. I think it just shows its beauty just a little bit more. And you can also see just how hard it was for me to get these inner whorls out. I basically had to carve them, but I've left a little bit of excess rock around them because I can come back to that. That's my plan at some point in the future, but I think it just looks stunning. I mean, it's just a gorgeous piece. So that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you so much for watching. I'm so happy with how it's turned out. This is an extremely heavy lump of rock to carry like this, but I just thought I had to conclude the video with the fossils, so here we are. But I hope you're all doing well. I'll link my social media down below along with all the products I used to prep this bad boy. It was mainly a Dremel and Paraloid and a whole lot of time. So I mean, this has taken me quite a few days to finish, but just look at that. I am so over the moon with what it looks like. Just trying to like hold it like a baby. There we go. It's fine. But thank you so much for watching. I really hope you enjoyed. Hopefully I'll see you next week, and I won't forget, I'll put an update of my grass man for you guys, because I know you haven't actually seen an update of him in a few weeks, and yeah, there's a few new additions, so I hope you enjoy. But thank you again for watching, and hopefully I'll see you next time. As promised, here is my plant update, and you can see we've got an extra baby leaf that came up on my Sabrina, and then I also bought, this is Hubert the frog. I just couldn't leave him. I just, look at him. He's a bit big for the pot, but I think as my plant grows, he will, you know, just grow with it. That's the goal. And then of course my grass man, I mean, his hairdo is getting slightly out of control, but I'm here for it. I just love it. I mean, just look at that. Just ta-da! And here's just an extra view of my new leaf. Just look at it. So green and fabulous. I apologise if you're not plant fanatics, but I mean, just look at that. Gorgeous.